What's up, FishTankTV.com and YouTube, coming at you with the ponds, showing you this fry pond first. It's green because it had algae bloom, because I took out all those water hyacinth, dwarf cabbages, duckweed, and dwarf water lettuce, and I put it down in the big pond because it was just getting too overgrown. So I got a little bit of nutrient, excess nutrients, and had a little bit of algae bloom. But that pond is so green because it gets direct sunlight. The sun comes up from the east over there, and it gets all that sunlight until it goes over into the woods over there. But I want to walk you through the yard and show you some plants that I want to get around the pond. That's the basement, so you're going to see the basement one to the 125. Alright. I want azaleas around the pond. Now, they look kind of stupid when they're not blooming, but when they bloom, they look really nice. So I want some of them around the pond. I got some of those. Got a couple of those. I thought it was my dad's truck coming down the road. But I got a couple of those trees. They're going to get big later on. They started off small too, but they're just going to get big in the future. Hoskas, they're not doing too good down there. They like shade too. That's probably why. But partial shade. But you want some azaleas. Bring it around here. Y'all need to see that flower bed. It looks shitty. Well, it looked good before these trees grew up. With that flower bed needs direct sunlight, and now it doesn't get direct sunlight. So I'll bring you over here. Here's some black-eyed Susans and stuff, and I want to put some of those around the pond. I might do it now, but I should wait till the fall so I don't shock them. The roses will get big like that Queen Elizabeth, but it's going to take a while because I just planted them this year. They're not going to get huge in the first year. Roses grow slow. Well, kind of. There's a fountain grass. I want a couple of those around the pond, just because you see that kind of stuff around the pond. You see reeds, you see rushes, and we got those. What the fuck are they called? Gay feathers or something? Lilies. I want some around the pond too. I got some yellow ones, but it's the first year. I planted them the wrong time of the year, and they'll come back next year. Some trees like that. I already got that. They'll come back out this year. Next year, I mean. Those little shrubs, I'm thinking about putting some of them down there too. There's a knockout rose planted last year, so the one down there should be that big next year. Yeah, it's so hot. See some daylilies that aren't blooming right now. We've got that around there. Like I said, everything will come back up better next year. Here's a rose. This rose is pretty old. We trimmed it though because it had a lot of dead stuff. So this rose is like 3 times bigger till we trimmed it up and trimmed all the dead stuff off it. Yeah. I don't want these trees around the pond because they just get too damn big. This one's taller than me already, I think. Whew. Knockout roses, they're going to get big. That guy that Dustin showed, I'm thinking about those two. I think they look nice on the corners of the pond. But that dude that Dustin showed, what was his name? I cannot remember his name. With a 10,000 gallon pond. I don't want to know how much money that pond costs, honestly, in his yard. I'm also thinking about some of this. You see a water hose here because we're going to fill this little area with gravel. This kind of variegated grasses stuff. We're going to put some stuff like that around the pond, but it's just too dang hot right now. Hoskas and Hydrangea, that's not looking good. But these ones right here. This bed used to be nice. I mean, used to be nice. But it got torn apart. We had to do some shit and stuff. So they're just there, and I'm like, what are they doing there? They're just wasting space. I'm going to take them up later on. I'm going to put them down the pond probably in the fall, so they'll come up there next year. Bring you over here. I want one of these. Oh yeah, the baby chicks are in here now. Hey girls. What y'all doing? But I want one of these around the pond. This is a crepe myrtle tree. And the reason I don't want one around the pond, though, is because these things get huge. This thing's probably about, over 12 foot tall, and I mean I'm scared the roots would touch it. They do have some dwarf crepe myrtles. I'm thinking about that, but let's go to the pond. I've been slacking on this thing, so forgive me. It's just been so hot I don't feel like coming out here. So there's the butterfly bush and stuff. Nothing really looks different. Like I said, everything will come out next year. I mean, everything was planted this year. So next year it's going to be twice as lush, Everything's going to be twice as big. That's what's really going on. The pond's doing great. Water chemistry's doing great. Nitrates are down. Fish are all alive. I don't think I've had any die except for that one fish I got. It was it was a fancy longfin goldfish, and it died in like a week, and I was like, whatever. So I don't think it was my fault, because I don't know, the last couple fish I've been getting from the pet store, they haven't been doing so hot. But ponds is doing great. When the fall comes, we're going to build a dock, put rocks around here and stuff, maybe some mulch and stuff, maybe a little patio thing here. That's what's going on, guys. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Later.